Hey, what's good, man? Welcome back to the channel. So look, in this video right here, I'm actually kind of excited for. I'm really excited for this video because it's 10 Simpsons predictions that could come true in 2020. So not only are we about to be entertained right now, but we can actually probably be enlightened for the future type of thing, because I don't know if you guys know a lot about the Simpsons, but they have predicted a lot of things that have come true in the past. And honestly, this compilation right here was made was posted 2 months ago. But I also seen on the internet that the Simpsons also predicted this whole entire pandemic outbreak, everything. Like bro, it's really crazy. Like, the creators of the Simpsons, I don't know who directed it. I need to look more into him, but this dude is like a prophet, bro. And Simpsons is like the longest ongoing, I don't know if it's a simcom or whatever you want to call it, cartoon, but it's like the longest ongoing cartoon that is still, bro, it's still relevant to this day. You know what I'm saying? Which is honestly like crazy, you know? So I'm really excited for this video. So it's 10 Simpsons predictions that could come true in 2020. If you want me to do a video showing the predictions that they already made, we can do that. Just like and subscribe. And if you're a newcomer, just subscribe right now, because you're going to want to do it by the end of the video. Let me ask you a little bit more nicely. You can subscribe now or later. That's what I'm saying, man. Let's get straight into it.
Will I get beat up today? All signs point to yes.
That ball knows everything.
Alright.
The Simpsons has the uncanny ability to predict the future. Or we all can twist and change small moments and gags to make it seem like they do. Either way, we've heard—
See that was when I forgot this guy got attacked by a tiger or
the
something.
show predicts Trump will be president and that Disney would buy 20th Century Fox.
Wow. The
How do they predict that though? This shit is crazy.
So what's next?
Let me shut up.
With
Bro. We're
30
gonna watch
plus
this.
seasons of content, there are things that are bound to come true in 2020, including some major sports predictions, future technology, and possibly another presidential prediction. Now it's time to predict what the Simpsons already predicted that will most definitely come true.
Yo, see, like, I'm really messing with this because if you're able to predict the future, you're automatically a billionaire, bro. Automatically. Like, if you're able to predict a certain team is gonna win for the Super Bowl, you could just bet like a whole lot of money and make a whole lot of money off of that. Easy. Which is this shit's about to be interesting.
Sure.
Bro.
Brilliant. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Let's kick things off with one of the first 2020 predictions that became a reality. The
Wow,
Kansas
ready.
City Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
What?
Let's flash back to the season 10 episode
Wow,
Sunday
bro.
Cruddy Sunday.
That's
In the story,
insane,
Homer
man.
and the gang attend the Super Bowl in Miami, where an unnamed team in red wins the Super Bowl. Flash forward to the first week in February of 2020 and boom, there we have it. The key to this prediction comes in two forms. First was the jersey the Chiefs wore for the game. They could have easily been in white, but their home team status ensured they were in red. Secondly, the Super Bowl location.
Wow, I was literally gonna say, if it was in Miami, bro, they predicted the whole shit. But did they predict it for 2020 though?
Miami is often a hotspot for Super Bowl games, but the big game has been played all over the country, including Dallas and New Orleans. The player numbers featured in the locker room scene also match up many of the players on the active Chiefs roster. One number that
No
stood
way,
out,
bro.
number 21, which represents Bashaud Breeland, the cornerback who notched up 7 tackles and an interception in the big game. The prediction is just one of the many sports-based ones the show has featured over the years. In the spirit of the age-old question of which came first,
These niggas is onto something.
the chicken or the egg, we have to ask, do inventors come up with their own ideas, or do they actually base some ideas off the Simpsons' creative minds? One piece of technology we could see becoming mainstream? Hologram mail. The episode Bart to the Future not only featured the infamous Donald Trump prediction, but there's also a small moment where Bart receives a hologram message in the mail.
They predicted Donald Trump. Oh, what the hell is it? Oh, they predicted Donald Trump will become president. They've been making crazy ass predictions, and now even the fact that they'll even be able to think of like a hologram and FaceTime all that shit over the phone, back whenever they were making these videos, crazy. Bro.
FaceTime and AR technology have already become impressive mainstays in the digital industry, but we are on the forefront of hologram technology as well. Products like the Real Fiction HD3 display showcase hologram-like technology,
Never
and
seen
while
that
it's
shit. What the
marketed
hell is
towards
that?
businesses, you could own one for your home. Soon, the visuals will integrate to feature live recordings, and FaceTime will become hologram time.
No way.
Once we all start getting these, how much do you bet a majority of the first message we record will be, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope"? We're guessing around 80%.
Look, I wanna talk to y'all real quick, because we got time. Y'all chilling right now. We both chilling. Yo, so this just makes me think, I don't know if you guys know, there's a theory of a simulation, alright? That like we live in a simulation. So basically, think about, I'm gonna do a quick overview. So think about it this way. I'm just educating out on some knowledge that I have, or it's a theory per se. So think about it this way. So they say that the smartest people in the world believe in this, like Elon Musk, like Neil Tyson deGrasse, the smartest people in the world, that this, when they mean by a simulation, that we're kind of like in a computerized world per se. We're kind of in a computerized world, and the fact that, think about how much video games have developed and advanced over just like the past 10 years, going from a video game like Tetris all the way to a video game that you could put on like glasses per se, and you look like you're in real life. You know what I'm saying? So imagine like years of advancement. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell reality from a video game. So like, do you get where I'm heading with this? Like, we probably just can't tell reality. I don't know. It's literally just the theory, but that's what this makes me think of, bro. Because if we have holograms, if we're gonna be able to make holograms, eventually 50 years from now, we're gonna be able to make actual like physical shit that looks real. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? So it's just really crazy. I really enjoy stuff like this because it's like very it's food for thought, man.
Sticking with the episode Bart to the Future, we have another fun moment featuring Marge and Homer enjoying dinner together. But Marge didn't spend hours preparing a perfect meal. Her and Homie simply suck some tubes in their mouths as they enjoy VR food. So far, half of this scene has become reality. VR sets are everywhere now, from PlayStation kits to mall displays.
See,
you cannot escape
this is what I'm
the
talking
growing
about.
trend of VR technology. So what about piping food into our mouths? Well, we are close to making this a reality.
Damn, pause. Who the hell is narrating this shit? Damn.
In an art exhibit with a restaurant theme, patrons wore VR headsets as they went on a food journey experience.
What kind of shirt is that, bro?
They didn't even know they were eating. Hosted at the James Beard House in New York City, the visuals in the headsets showcased a blend of food imagery and visual worlds. Patrons would get handed the food items and eat them, not knowing exactly what they had until they read a menu card after the whole experience was complete. Sound preposterous?
Absolutely.
Could we be chomping on McDonald's fries while we wear a headset that showcases the Hamburglar on the run in a digital world? Sounds about right. Just like the trend of completely dark restaurants, the VR dining experience is only destined to grow, and so will all those headlines about the Simpsons predicting the future.
Wait, there's an actual VR dining experience? What?
More recently, we've all fallen for the clickbait where people claims that the Simpsons predicted the coronavirus.
No way! Bro, there's no... Oh, shit. Why did it do that? Bro. This episode aired 27 years ago. Bro, what?
Coronavirus outbreak. Well, that simply wasn't true. Screenshots were mixed from an episode featuring a fictional Osaka
that wasn't
flu and
true.
a photoshopped image of a Kent Brockman news broadcast. With so many worldwide health pandemics, the prediction could literally apply to any major outbreak. While the show didn't predict the coronavirus, there are some major medical advancements that are getting closer and closer to becoming a reality. In the season 23 episode Holidays of Future Past, we see see a pregnant Maggie get treated by an advanced medbot who performs an ultrasound and gives advice. Since the episode aired,
Crazy, bro.
we've seen surgery robots, diagnostic robots, and medical robots who can fill prescriptions.
Crazy,
and
bro.
now, advancements will help the treatment of pregnant women. There's one
Yo.
doctor in Japan who is developing a medical robot to conduct ultrasounds in remote locations, so no hospitals are needed. Once the robots get unleashed, it could change the way women are treated while pregnant and help serve people all over the globe.
Think about the world in 50 years. Honestly, I feel like the government and like Apple and all that shit, they have these advancements that they don't even release to the public because it's so freaking advanced. Bro, they know so much shit that we can't even imagine that they know. Seriously speaking, bro, the government, the higher ups, I mean like the owner of like Facebook, Bill Gates, all them people, they know shit that we can't even fathom. And it's true, man. It's really true. The food that we eat at McDonald's, honestly, I believe the food that we eat in that wherever, Wendy's, McDonald's, it's not food, but they have like, I don't want to call it technology, but ways of making it actually even taste like food, make it feel like you're even eating food. That's why I don't really eat that shit like that, bro. When I eat, I'm fortunate enough to actually eat like, you know, like real food type of thing.
2020 is a major election year.
Damn, these allergies
This
is
year's
getting to me,
election
bro.
could give us a major glimpse into the future. Seeing how The Simpsons already predicted Donald Trump's presidential run, we have to imagine they wanted to take another shot in the dark. Well, in 2016, the Treehouse of Horror special featured the Simpsons family shopping for a Christmas tree on Halloween night. Homer was dressed like a robot from the future. He peels back a panel to reveal a political button that reads Ivanka 2028. While we know Ivanka won't be running for president in
No
2020,
way.
we could see the seeds get set for a run in the future. And it all depends on how the election goes in November. Donald Trump loses,
Whoa.
he could set up one of his children for a run in the future. Donald Trump wins, he could want to continue his legacy a few terms after he leaves office. We're not here to get political, but The Simpsons could be right on with the timing. And we could
There's
have
no
a political
way,
showdown
bro.
that pits Kanye West against Ivanka Trump. Ay caramba!
Bro, there's no
Way back in
way.
2005,
If that shit happens, bro, like, this world we live in is literally being controlled. I'm jacking it.
Another glimpse.
Bro,
of
if
The
that shit happens, this is no longer a reaction. This is my thoughts and a reaction. If that happens, the world we live in is literally being controlled. The weather, I honestly think the weather's already being controlled. The weather, this whole outbreak, bro, is literally being controlled by that 1%. You know what I mean? And not only the 1% with the money, but the 1% with the actual knowledge. For real.
future with the episode Future Drama. Many people love to reference the hover cars in the story, but we're focused on Homer and Marge's relationship. In the episode, the couple separated because Homer invested all of their savings on an underwater home. While the idea seems preposterous back then, Homer's investment may have actually paid off. Underwater homes are slowly becoming the newest vacation destination. And by the end of 2020, we'll see them everywhere, from tropical destinations to popular tourist spots like Dubai. Multiple companies in Japan have been working on a concept known as the ocean spiral. The design is meant to house hundreds of people and provide sustainable living using the ocean's energy and wildlife. So yeah, the next time you find yourself staying in an underwater hotel or putting a down payment on an Atlantic Ocean oasis, you have Homer Simpson to thank.
I'm a genius.
Bro, this is so futuristic. How many of y'all even thought about underground, like not underground homes, but homes in the ocean? I haven't thought about that. Literally, I haven't thought about that. But The Simpsons did back in freaking 30 years ago. And I
It
100%
seems like
see it coming.
every year, more and more companies are merging together. We have a giant world of Disney incorporating 20th Century Fox, Marvel, Star Wars, Muppets, ABC, and ESPN. Then there's CBS and Viacom with the Paramount Network, MTV, and Nickelodeon. Only time will tell, but The Simpsons are already on the right track. In the flash-forward episode Lisa's Wedding, we saw a news report by Kent Brockman, who was reporting for CNN-BCBS, which was a merger between CNN, NBC, and CBS. While NBC and CBS will remain separate for the foreseeable future, some streaming giants could acquire companies pretty soon. Rumors have circulated about Lionsgate being sold to a bigger company, and set-up streaming services like Apple and Roku may acquire their own companies as well. The major players will only grow and gobble up a bunch of TV channels in the process. Get ready for AMC to become AMC Netflix or HGTV to become Hulu GTV. As Disney settles down with their massive Fox purchase, other companies will look to expand their foothold. As 2020 is the year.
Oh, wow, man. CNNB CBS. A division of ABC. Wow, man.
We all remember and love the classic Simpsons episode Deep Space Homer. But this wasn't the only time The Simpsons went to outer space. In the season 27 episode The Margian Chronicles, Lisa signs up for a one-woman expedition to Mars as a company plans to colonize the planet. When Marge becomes upset at Lisa's decision, she decides to go along for the ride, only to have the trip delayed all the way to 2051 when we show Marge and Lisa actually living on the planet. So, when will we start seeing memes of Lisa and Marge on Mars with confirmation of The Simpsons' great prediction? Pretty soon,
Tell me when!
Elon Musk's SpaceX program has some major plans.
I need to know when, man.
It starts with a cargo trip to Mars in 2020, then a citizen-based trip around the moon in 2023. This will be followed with a human mission to Mars in 2024, the first of its kind, if it all goes to plan anyway. If the Mars test goes well, it could only be a matter of time before astronauts start spending extended amounts of time on the planet.
Yo, we gonna have niggas living on Mars,
energy,
man.
it seems like there's some type of company trying to shut things down. The frustrating barriers were portrayed perfectly on The Simpsons in the episode Paths of Glory. When Lisa enters an alternative energy derby, her solar-powered car is unable to finish the race due to a Duff beer blimp blocking out the sun. Well, 2020 is the year of major advancements, and major hurdles companies must go through to get mainstream. Yep, many future technologies will feel the same metaphorical shadow of a Duff blimp just like Lisa felt. Environmental rules and regulations have been stomped on and changed by Donald Trump's term in office with nearly 100 major changes so far. 2020 will definitely cross the 100 mark, especially as Republicans look to bolster their campaigns with help from major
Nah, there's really
companies.
mad
At
Trump
least
supporters
car
though.
companies
That shit
continue
crazy.
to move forward with electric versions like the Porsche Taycan, Hyundai Nexo, and Jaguar I-Pace. The more these companies thrive for clean energy solutions, the more we can move away from the green energy shadows blocking our future.
Facts. We definitely need to do that.
There have been
We need to take
multiple
care of this
times
earth.
on The Simpsons where we've seen robots taking over. One of the earliest was the season 6 episode Itchy and Scratchy Land. The animatronic robots went haywire, causing massive destruction.
Oh no. Definitely don't want that to happen.
Chopped off my hair! Oh God, I'm
Then there's
They
also
ain't
the
got no hair.
2013 episode Them Robot, where Mr. Burns hires robots to take over the nuclear plant. Well, in 2020, we will see the advancements of robots.
What the hell? If I see that shit crawling around anywhere outside of my crib, bro, what? I'm supposed to be fine with that nigga walking around? You kidding me? I'm supposed to be fine with that. You niggas is bugging.
With some potential problems.
Wildin',
One of
man.
the first indicators, the Disney World Avengers Campus. Previews have showcased an animatronic Spider-Man flying high over guests and performing multiple mid-air moves. Well, it's only a matter of time before the thing goes haywire and lands on the guests below. Companies like
confused.
Amazon are relying on AI tech even more than before, with major plans for expansion in 2020. Just
Yeah,
like
Amazon is really
Flash
killing the
robots,
game.
we could see some major glitches or errors. Imagine ordering a new pair of shoes only to get a pair of oven mitts in the mail. Dang you tricky robots! You
Niggas would be tight.
to be cool.
We are the same temperature we have always been.
The key to preventing the robot revolt is preventing hackers from taking control rather than the robots
That's a
themselves.
fact. Hackers
Good
can
luck.
really take control,
We're
bro.
watching you, robot. Now back to the charging cradle.
Bro, these foreign countries can easily just take control of every robot, make them robots kill us. That's the end, man. Honestly,
Okay.
I wanna watch the other predictions, man. I'm pretty sure you guys could tell how like fascinated I am by this. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure you guys are too. Cause how could you not be? Like, this is our future. This is the closest thing we're getting to like the future telling and predictions. You know what I'm saying? This is really, really amazing, man. But I wanted to say something. I actually forgot I wanted to say. I already told you about the simulation theory. It's honestly just crazy at this point. It's really, really crazy. Fuck. I feel like, damn, bear with me. I wanted to say something, but I don't want to say it in the middle of the video. But damn it. Whenever I remember, I'll probably remember when I watch another Simpsons video. But if you did make it to this point of the video, make sure you do like and subscribe, man. Become part of the deluxe crew. We on this way to the milli. No, we on the way to the 2 milli. Cause that milli gonna come, you know what I mean? That milli gonna come. So I'm thinking in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like the Simpsons. We on the way to the 2 milli. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm gonna catch you in the next one. The same way you gonna catch me in the next one. Peace.